Besides how we've been doing, what have you been jamming since the last episode of the podcast?
Man. I've been jamming. So, sometimes I like to go back, bro. So I went back into Dudley Perkins, also known as Declaim. He's a long time collaborator with Madlib. So one of them times I sent you a Madlib beat, and I was like, "What do you think Freddie would do with this?" That's from like a Declaim beat.
Oh, okay.
So him and Madlib like pretty much grew up together. So he a part of the crew. So I never really took a dive into his like singing catalog because I know he has another. So Declaim is his rap name, but Dudley Perkins is his real name. But his real name became his alter ego pretty much. And he has like his subject matter is totally different to like what other people rap about in his crew. He's all over the place. I really love this guy. He's really like a really humble dude. He's a veteran. Shout out to vets. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we can get to this project called Little Light. It was a project that Stone's Throw put out for him. That they wanted him to do a little singing project. And he was like, I don't know how to sing. I'm just gonna do
Throw, what's that?
It's a label. Stone's Throw Records.
What else came out on Stone
Bro,
Throw?
a lot. Mad Villainy.
Okay, that's why
No
it sounds
worries,
familiar.
knowledge.
Okay, that's what it is.
That's
It's
a
really
staple,
no
bro. It's a
worries.
staple, yeah.
Yeah. That's why, because I just seen it recently because I think the vinyl went up for pre-order.
Yeah.
So,
I caught that Rounds Like Dimes cover, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Hey, but anyways, this was my first time actually listen. Oh, sorry. My first time actually listening to the project in full because I only really knew like two songs off the project. Which one of the songs I knew was a standout for me. But the projects, it's cool. I know it had a lot of mixed reviews when it came out like 2003. But I actually enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? Flowers is my standout track on there. Madlib produced, every song on here. And like him and Madlib got some stuff that comes out like every year. They got like a project. It's like old stuff, like demos they did back in the day. And he has everything titled like, there's an intro to this. And Madlib, dope beats, really cool stuff. Nothing like over crazy like he'll get Freddie. Like I feel like sometimes he get Freddie like some like some of his best production for some reason.
He should.
I think he do.
He should.
If y'all haven't heard of Dudley Perkins, check out Lil Light, one of his debut albums with his singing. 2003, put out on Stone Throw. Really good project. Cool project.
All right. Now, one of the projects that I've heard this week, well, obviously we'll be talking about Honest, so we won't talk about it in this section right here. But I finally listened to SiR's Heavy, the R&B album. I will say that because my expectations was just set so high, it didn't meet my expectations. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm not saying it wasn't great. It was still a good project.
Yeah.
It just didn't meet my expectations like I thought it would. I saw some people really raving about it, which I guess my thing was I didn't really see why they were raving about it. No one really explained why. It was good. Production was good. Vocals was good. Yeah. He has a really good vocal performance overall. I don't think I'd be running to his music, but I did check out another one of his projects because I was like,
Summer?
Yeah, Chasing Summer.
Fire.
I like that one more than this.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I didn't know if I was going to be like in the minority of that, but I like Chasing Summers more than this. Now, Heavy, like I said, it's not a bad project. I think the first two songs was like really slow to get into, especially the one that had Ty Dolla $ign on it. But after a while, I'm like, all right, this is going up. It's like, it's just a ride. But Chasing Summer to me always kept that momentum that just I really liked.
Chasing Summer was amazing.
Yeah, Chasing Summers was really good. And it kept that momentum that I really, really enjoyed from the sound that SiR was giving. And this is my first time diving into SiR's discography.
Check out November, bro.
Yeah, I was going to check that out next. I was going to be in an R&B kick last week, but I heard SiR. I got like burnt out because of Heavy and then Chasing Summer. So I'm like, okay, let me try someone else R&B out. So I'll talk about that next after you give your project.
All right. So my second project I've been listening to is, I don't know if this is a band. I don't know if you pronounce it Oma, but I say OMA, I guess. But I think they're from out of Australia. I could be wrong. I really knew my research, but I know they did the Isaiah Rashad 10-year anniversary Sylvia demo Spotify performance. They was his band. But they also, like last year, they was putting out like snippets of their live performances of like Rap Snitches Kitchens or whatever, Doomsday. So they actually put out an album. I think it was in February. I could be wrong, but it was this year. Earlier this year. But they do live instrumentation, but they remake songs like Doomsday by MF Doom. They did Nas. What's Nas? New York State of Mind.
So they do like classic. Like,
yeah. And
were they the band that helped? I think it was Smino or Saba redo.
They probably did. They probably
the Roses.
They probably did.
I wasn't sure if that was them.
It could be them. I could be wrong, but it could be them, bro. Because I know they collaborate with Isaiah Rashad and them. They're cool as well.
Yeah, they seem like they're in that same campish type thing.
Yeah. So my standout, my favorite was what they did to Doomsday with the Sade sample and everything. I love that.
Wait, the first or second song off the album of Doomsday?
Doomsday.
With the woman singing on
Yeah.
it? Oh, I like that song, so I need to hear
And
that.
that's the first song?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the first song.
I was saying first song because I don't know if he had like an intro, like here comes Doom.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Yeah, I know how you do.
Yeah, so that's why I said that.
But yeah, that was my standout track on there. Really good album. You want to listen to like some live interpretation, especially made by some classic songs. Check it out.
Do they actually have the vocals of the classic songs, or are they just doing the
It's
instrumentals?
just instrumental.
Oh, okay. That sounds
It's dope, bro.
That sounds very pleasing and calming.
It is, bro. It is.
So, like I said, I've been on an R&B kick, so I wanted to re-listen to Summer Walker's first album, not her first project, but her first album. I'm like, God dang, this is a 10 out of 10. Still.
What happened to her, bro?
What happened? I landed on the track. She mixed business with pleasure, and she effed up because that album over it, amazing, perfect to me. To me, there's no skips. The only skip I have is a song with the version without Bryson Tiller, because Bryson Tiller's on the earlier version. I mean, it's on the same song earlier in the album, but then she has the same song later on in the album, just without Bryson Tiller. I'm like, why'd you do that? I guess, but the one with Bryson Tiller was better anyways. But that project is so good, so amazing. It was one of the better R&B albums that I've heard within recent years.
You heard an EP before, right?
The one that's blue and black?
Yeah,
I heard that when it first came out.
Yeah.
So that's why when Over It came out, I was a bit hesitant to go into it because I was like, okay, the EP is cool, but it didn't make me really want to get her music like that.
I was in love with her, bro, around that time, bro. I even follow her Finsta page. I remember when you was cleaning, girl. I remember all that. You ain't had a BBL, pre-BBL, all that stuff. I remember you something.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, like I said, I heard Over It. I've heard Still Over It when it first came out with my girl. I didn't really enjoy it, especially because the production on Over It is just so well done by London on the track. And now that she had a baby with him, and now he done her like he did his other baby mamas. Bro. Shame on you, Summer, for messing up that relationship, because god dang it, you could have had 2 back-to-back heaters.
She got another man now, bro. I saw a picture, I'm like, bro, her BBL outrageous now. She just went downhill.
She just looks like a hood ratchet. You know what she's doing? She's coming from like a clean, classy look down to a sexy red look.
Well, it was like her
not clean.
It's got her old look wasn't clean because she had the tattoo on her face.
Yeah,
but it was like it was different.
It was more presentable.
Yeah, I don't know.
More presentable than what it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't hire you. You know what I'm saying? But still, I'm like, I might hit you up later on. But other than that, I don't know what happened to Summer, bro. Great. She's still a great. I think she's still a.
Did you listen to her last project? I haven't yet, but have you listened to it?
No.
Oh yeah, I think it's like an EP, but I'm afraid to listen to it. Bro. I just don't want no bad image of Summer.
Yeah, when I found out she don't shower, bro.
I thought that was Janae Aiko.
No, that's her too, bro. She one of those too, man.
That dirt buildup in that BBL.
Oh my god. So another album, mixtape I've been jamming is from an artist named Chris Patrick called The Calm. Pretty good project. This guy is from out of Jersey. He put me in he's in the lane of like those the Sabas,
and Sminos and Chance the Rappers.
Not Smino, because Smino's his own genre in my opinion. But
I kind of put them in the same camp.
You think so? I know they all collaborate. I know what you're saying, but yeah, all right, you could say that. Just
I'm not saying they all have the same sound, but they kind of like in that camp. But kind of like how I'll put Tyler the Creator and Charles Gambino on the same camp. Not the same sound, but they kind of fit that certain image and certain fan bases.
You saying like that artsy-ish?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. So like with Chris Patrick, he has really good rapping. He has some little he throws little melodies in there a little bit. He get introspective on this project. It was my introduction to him. I know he put out a project a few years ago. That's when I really heard his name. I think it was called The X-Files. I really haven't. I need to go back and listen to that because I heard that's pretty good as well. I need to check it out. But I think this is a good project. You probably should check it out, bro. It's 9 tracks, really simple to get to. But I don't know if that's like your lane. If you ever listen to like Saba.
I've listened to Saba's, the one with the prom song on it. The one with the black and white cover. He's like sitting on the.
Carefully.
Yeah, I listened to that. I enjoyed that. I haven't returned back to it since I heard it, but I enjoyed that. I haven't listened to Smino. I haven't listened to Smino on his own. No project of his own. Yeah, bro. But I've listened to Saba though. Saba's cool.
Hey, Smino, bro. That last album, that first track, that production, bro, you gonna be like, I already know you gonna like that beat, bro. Hey, bro, Smino, insane. I'm telling you, boy, it's dope. But yeah, Chris Patrick, my standout track was Take Time for Myself. I really like that track, kind of related to me. So yeah, check it out, Chris Patrick, The Calm.
All right. So another person who I re-listened to some of their projects this week has to be Big Crit, which is what stemmed our conversation earlier this week. I went to Cadillactica Deluxe version. I was like, all right, let me see, because I haven't rated it in my app. And usually I like to rate albums on my app after I listen to them, rather than just like, oh, let me go based off my memory. Now I like to re-listen to the album and like really get a rating for it. That way I kind of have it cemented somewhere.
So I skip it around a little bit then when you hear that album.
No, not at all. Not at all. Cadillactica's good. What are you talking about? What is wrong with him? Big K.R.I.T usually doesn't miss. His first album, it's not a miss. It's not bad, but you can definitely tell it went for that commercial mainstream lane, which isn't bad because K.R.I.T can make the trunk knocking music, but it didn't give us that balance of K.R.I.T that we usually get from the mixtapes. But Cadillactica, I feel like it also didn't give us that balance that we got from K.R.I.T on his mixtapes. Now, it was a good step forward in the right direction towards that, but it still wasn't all the way there. It felt a bit too personal, and I hate to say that because K.R.I.T is a very personal guy, but he always has that mix and balance of like ignorance with personal, and it was too personal. It kind of had the messages all over here. He even has a song with Lupe Fiasco on there. Like I said, the deluxe version, it has a song with A$AP Ferg, Lack Lack. Really enjoy that. But I also went to K.R.I.T Was Here, his debut project, but the streaming version, because I'm just like, you know what, I still want to support him, and I still want to listen to it on streaming. That way I can give it its rating. One of K.R.I.T's best projects, top 5 project in his discography. K.R.I.T Was Here is just such a strong, amazing project. I wouldn't say it's a debut project for him. It's more of a breakout project for him, where it's like, oh, if I want to put someone on the K.R.I.T or the project that kind of brought him into everybody's eyes, K.R.I.T Was Here would be that project. And I think K.R.I.T Was Here has a perfect mix of everything that you would love about K.R.I.T, from his production to his rapping ability to some of the beat selections that he uses on there and some of the actual topics that he raps about on there.
It's a good album to mixtape or anything for like him to exit the rap game because he wasn't making it. That's true. That's what he did, bro. Nobody was feeling him. He put out this great body of work and he got noticed. Because that's pretty much what he was doing. He was trying to.
And guess what? After that,
hey, he was gonna be a janitor somewhere.
Fire. He's like Dylon. Because all he spits hot fire. Up until Forever Somebody a Long Time. Everything after that kind of gets a bit shaky.
Hey, bro was about to start sweeping up the cafeteria.
No, he swept up the rap game. All the mess that was in it. He cleaned them up.
Not great.
I guess he did with Mount Olympus. Don't forget, it's on Cadillactica. All right, but let's go to your next album.
God. All right, so I just left from Chris Patrick, but listen to that EP, mixtape, whatever. It brought me back to listen to Saba, bro. So I was like, dang, he put me in a Saba vibe. So I went back and listened to Saba album, Few Good Things, that he put out in 2022. Yeah, 2022. Really good project, bro. I really like that album. I feel like it's one of those albums where like you kind of forgot it came out, but I remember playing this album a lot. But I actually was like, dang, that came out in 2022. Went back, listened to it, still a great project. Not as best as Care For Me, but he still, Saba showed you that introspection, his rhymes, his song making ability, bro. And I just love how personal he is and how he can make you, like he put out, one of my standout track is 2012, like a year I graduated high school, and like the song, the production makes you feel like a memory, and it's like, it's one of those songs like, dang. And he has a lyric when he says, he had everything he wanted, I had everything I needed. And then you go back and it put me back like, dang, everybody I wanted was in this time, everything I needed was there. But and you so young, sometimes you think about like, I need this, and it was just like, yo, beautiful song, bro. I love that song. 2012, my standout track, A Few Good Things, the album, bro, by Saba. Bro, check it out, bro. I'm telling you, you sleep on Saba, bro. I think a lot of people sleep on Saba, bro.
Oh, yeah, I agree as well. Saba, Smino, that whole camp with Chance the Rapper and all of them. I call them like, No Name as well.
They all have a group together. What are they called?
Not the Surf.
No. It's No Name, Smino, and Saba.
I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name.
They put out a project.
I forgot. Yeah, exactly. That's why I remember it. I forgot the name. Dang, I forgot the name.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll remember it later on. Second to last project I listened to, Mike Jordan by Killa Kyleon. I have never listened to a Killa. I have never listened to a Killa Kyleon project.
Hold up. Is this early?
No, this is his latest project, I think, or second to latest project.
Last one I heard is like Candy Paint something. His like 2011.
This one came out 2022.
Oh yeah, I know.
So yeah. So it's new because I saw him on the for the shooters, whatever that thing is where they be having the mic come down and people rap on the mic. Rapping. So yeah, I saw him on one of those snippets on Twitter, and I saw him rapping a song. I'm like, oh, this song bombs. It jams. I'm thinking it's new. It's an older song that he's performing that obviously he's trying to, I guess, promote.
Killer beast, bro.
Oh no, he is. I don't know why I never checked out his projects because I just feel like with rappers like that, they'll have the same subject matter, talk about the same thing every single time. And the worst part is, he does do that. He's forklift music, B. Yeah. Killa Kyleon is forklift music. Now, Mike Jordan, it's not a bad project,
Yeah.
but it's also not a standout in any type of way. Now, if you're a Killa Kyleon fan, you're gonna enjoy this. But to me, this is like in that realm of like Nipsey, Dave East, inspirational hustler music.
Yeah.
You know, I've been through the trenches, but guess what? We all can get out of it.
He
could rap.
He could
rap.
Big Crit and what's kind of on that one song.
Okay.
Currency,
No. You talking about No Wheaties?
Oh,
Moon and Stars.
Moon and Stars. He cooked them.
No,
he cooked them, bro.
Houston,
bro. He cooked them. You know what I'm saying?
Stop that. No, he cooked, but he didn't cook as hard as Big Crit.
Bro.
Remember who made the beat and remember who rapped on it as well.
Yeah, he should have just made the beat.
No, stop that. See,
Nah, Crip fire.
But yeah, Mike Jordan, Killa Kyleon. If you want that inspirational Nipsey realm type of music where it's just talking about, you know, I'm getting money, you need to get money, you need to get your family out of the struggle. Yeah, you need to drive the forklift around the warehouse, you need to get those packages off the steel beams. This is the music that you listen to right here.
Hey man, pick that joint.
And that's not a diss when we say that either. Forklift music ain't a diss. We need inspirational, you know, get money music.
Hey bro, I work with a dude that wore the shiesty every day on the forklift, bro.
No, he needs to be out of there.
What you think? He got fired, bro was still in time.
Like, let's say you still the packages
Bro, tell us something. This easy work. Like, what are you doing, bro? They gonna catch your candy. Damn. Bro, Nipsey didn't want you to do that.
Facts. He wants you to get it the right way.
Bro's out there, stealing. Man.
Yeah. Mike Jordan, I want to listen to another Killa Kyleon project, but this one was just way too long for its own good. It was over an hour long, beat.
Bro, I haven't had to listen to Killa Kyleon since that mixtape he put out with the trunk pop candy something. Bro. Hey, anyways.
I know he has some projects with Slim Thug.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to listen to them.
He
used to be in Boss Hog Outlaws. Yeah, I'm not listening to them, though. Yeah. I hate the way Slim Thug raps. I still hate it.
Man, hey. He's still a
legend.
He's still a legend.
Legend doesn't mean he's not a legend.
Yeah.
I just hate the fact that he didn't evolve his rapping style from that time. He sounds the exact same, just on modern production, and sometimes to me, he just don't fit.
Slim Thug, I love your business acumen, bro. My last and final, it'll be from Cavalier. He's an artist, and I've been knowing about this guy since my late high school, early adulthood, because he was putting out. He's a frequent collaborator with K.R.I.T. But I never really checked out his discography like that. So, a few years back, I listened to some of his albums, and then he put out an album with K.R.I.T. last year that I really love, bro. I actually just copped the record like a few weeks ago.
Well, wait, for retail or for what, secondary market?
No, it was for retail, but it was from overseas.
Oh, okay.
So, but he's putting out a up-and-coming album for the drop. I don't know the name off the top of my head. I should have put it in here, but I didn't. But he put out 3 singles so far. Mm-hmm. He got Come Proper, Custer Spoon, and 50 Bags. All 3 of these are fire to me. Love them. Over really smooth production. How he raps is I really can't explain him, but he's more of a really smooth type underground artist. He rap about black struggle, hood stuff. He got little clever lines. I think you should check him out. He probably ain't gonna be your cup of tea, but somebody out there might love him. Mm-hmm. Cavalier, he recently got shout out by Earl. Earl did an interview. He put Cavalier out there, but I said it's a good look. Earl be putting people on.
He tapped in. He seems to be tapped in.
Always.
But I feel like he's I don't want to say that he's like the MF Doom now. Of underground rap. Kind of like how everybody really respects him at a really high level, but also how he's probably the most popular out of all those.
And because of the spotlight he had before.
Yeah. Well, yeah, which I'm not saying he's literally like MF Doom, but I feel like he's now the face of underground hip hop like a MF Doom was.
You think so?
I think so, because when it comes to Earl, if people know who Bodie James, Rock Marciano, and all of them are, and other people that are in the underground, what's his name, the Chris dude, the one I listened to the last week, Churches. He has Billy Woods.
Oh, Billy Woods.
Yeah, I feel like you would know our Earl.
Yeah. Just
from association. If you know Alchemist music and stuff like that.
So you saying if you know them guys, you know Earl Sweatshirt? Mm-hmm. Of course you gonna know Earl. But I'm saying Earl.
But I'm saying that's why he's the face. I'm saying he's the face. I don't want to say he's a leader of the underground, but when it comes to, it's he's not mainstream. But when it comes to underground, he's the most mainstream of the underground rappers.
I understand.
That's what I'm saying. He's
the
face.
When you say MF Doom, it's different because when you think of MF Doom, Come Up, it wasn't like that.
No. Not the Come Up. I'm not saying Come Up. I'm saying the face of underground now. Because MF Doom was such a prolific person within the underground space, I think Earl is now in that new seat of boom, who's the face of the underground? Yeah. Who's that guy that everybody wants to rap with because he just raps well and everybody respects his pen game? I think that has to be Earl. And I think over the years, especially with us watching him grow as who he was from OF or Odd Future, Wolfgang, whatever, to where he's at now, I didn't expect this trajectory of him.
I think it's more probably West Side Gun.
As the face of underground? See, I wouldn't put him as underground. I feel like he's in the middle of the underground, but not yet super mainstream. You get what I'm saying?
I'm saying West Side Gun is like everybody know him now. Mm-hmm. So West Side Gun came from the underground, and he rose up.
Yes.
Earl Sweatshirt came in the spotlight. Earl is like how Lupe is like. Lupe was mainstream, but he had number one. He had big hits. But he's a rapper's rapper. That's why I feel like Earl is a rapper's rapper. So he raps with these guys.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference that we have. I think West Side Gun is more popular, and he's more mainstream.
He's not more popular than Earl.
Oh, he's not?
No.
I think if I were to go...
Because I'm saying Earl is known by people. That's what I'm saying.
See, I think it's weird because for non-hip-hop heads, I don't think they know who Earl is.
What you mean?
Non-hip-hop heads, like casual hip-hop listeners.
They know who Odd Future, they know all... I'm saying they will know a sign of Earl Sweatshirt. That's what I'm saying.
No.
You don't think so?
A casual hip-hop listener. Like,
a casual... Like, I don't... Like, if we're going to talk about a casual hip-hop listener, like, what do that mean? Because... Is it a such thing? A casual hip hop listener is who you're gonna know artists. Like,
okay, how about this? Someone who literally seeks out like more music besides what's popular.
I think they'll know who Earl Sweatshirt is.
You think so?
Yes, because like if you're a casual hip hop, I don't even think that exists. Think about that.
I think it does.
How?
I think it does. Like people that don't like really seek out like that type of music.
So.
A casual hip hop listener meaning someone that just listens to hip hop, they enjoy it, but they're not like the biggest fan. Like, let me.
Also, like, I'm just gonna listen to. Drake got a new album out. Travis Scott got a new album out.
Yeah. I think West Side Gun is like closer to there than he is the underground. I'm not saying he's all the way there. I think he's like in the little.
So you think the casual listener would know West Side Gun
before they would Earl? Yes, I think that he would.
I think they probably wouldn't know either.
Because remember, West Side was on some popular albums.
Yeah, but I'm like, all right, if you go casual, right? Mm-hmm. We're looking in the camera here. Mm-hmm. So if I go casual, you're going to say, okay, Drake. Okay, you know who Drake is. You know who Travis Scott is. You know J. Cole. Mm-hmm. You know, you wouldn't even know who Freddie Gibbs is if you're casual, right?
Correct. You wouldn't know who Big Crit or none of them is. So, you probably wouldn't even know Currency. Maybe, yeah. But like, I'm like, who is that audience? Who is the casual listener? Because in these days, like, music is so... Like, you can find music everywhere now. It's not like how it used to be. I agree.
That's why I'm like, you could click a playlist and you'll hear West Side Gun. You might hear Earl and
but do you think Earl will ever be in a Rap Caviar playlist?
I don't know. Have he ever been?
I don't think so.
Was he ever in him and Vince Staples song?
I feel like Rap Caviar is like for like the super mainstream stuff, like a Quavo, like the Migos.
Yeah, but the guy that runs Rap Caviar,
I'm not saying they're not like a hip hop head, but I'm saying
he's a super hip hop.
But I'm saying like it's. But I think he knows how to curate it. I feel like he knows how to curate it. Whoever that is, he knows how to curate it well for like the super mainstream person. They'll know every single artist within Rap Caviar. Like there's not gonna be a single.
I know
artist
you said that like you've had all like those big old radio songs or something.
Yeah, huge radio songs. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not saying West Side Gun isn't underground, but I feel like he's closer to the mainstream than Earl is. But I feel like because Earl's been out so long, I can see why you say that.
Yeah, I just think people would know who. I think a casual probably wouldn't know who either are.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm saying I think.
But I think Earl.
If out of the two, I think West Side Gun is closer.
I think Earl probably have more ears to him. Like people would know who Earl is before West Side Gun. That's what I'm saying. That's what I believe.
More people?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I think the casual wouldn't know either or.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. But like I said, I'm saying West Side Gun is closer to that mainstream than Earl was. Yeah, in terms of like sound, I think. Yeah. I think West Side Gun is a lot more accessible sound-wise than an Earl would be.
Yeah, especially now how what Earl took. Because like how West used to sound before, in his latest album, he tried to introduce more like trap and stuff. But like they both have unique sounds. Like I don't think any casual listener will be like, "Oh, I'm finna listen to this."
West Side Gun. I completely agree. But that's what I'm saying. If I had to go for the two,
who you think got the most listens? Like Spotify monthly listeners?
Earl. I think Earl. I think Earl might have the most Spotify listeners over West Side Gun.
Let's look.
But I feel like West Side Gun, he's like really buzzing in terms of like.
West Side Gun got more. He got 3.4
million.
Yeah, Earl got 2.7.
I was wrong, but I feel like I am kind of right still about more people would probably know about a.
I think West Side is that. I'm saying West Side is that new face, bro. I'm telling you.
You think he's the face of the underground?
When it comes to the underground, bro, like I'm telling you, bro. I watched this dude come up. The people he aligned himself with, like he was with the Rock Marciano. See, I'm just saying Earl's stuff is different. How he came I can't put him in that because MF Doom, how he came up is he was aligning himself with these people, like rapidy rap people, and West aligned himself with the Rock Marcianos, with the
with the mainstream people.
Nah,
like
no, he did. Nah, he wasn't with them, bro. This is
I'm talking about.
That's later.
That's later.
I watched his come up.
I thought you meant overall. My bad.
2015. I'm looking at a come up. I watched Earl come up, but I'm saying Westside Gunn is tapped in with everybody when it comes to all those people. If we went from Mike Homie, he was with Westside. All these people, Rome Street signed with him now. Bodie James signed with Griselda.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All that. Yeah, I'm saying,
Makes
but
sense, but
he's having some with Alchemist, Apollo Brown. I'm saying West is that guy, bro.
I need a Westside Gunn and Alchemist.
Yeah, when you said Earl, I'm like, nah, they got an album together. West, it's him and his brother. I told you about it, Hall and Ash. I was telling you about it. It's Alchemist. Hall and Ash.
No, I mean, who else was on it?
Him, Conway, and Alchemist.
No. I just want Westside.
Just Westside?
Yeah, just Westside. Because I guess my thing is like now, sometimes like I like to listen to solo projects like by rappers, like just them. I just want to hear them spit. I just want to see what they can do on their own.
Oh, if you want,
but over someone else's production.
But what Westside is, bro, look. So when you go into a Westside Gun project, he's a curator, bro. West like to bring people together. He makes like you listen to Westside Gun now, especially his early, like his run is insane. Especially his underground run, bro. Bro has dope production from Alchemist, all these people, all these dope underground producers and the artists, and he just bring them all together. Because West is not even people's favorite when it comes to rapping. He's just not. Conductor Williams, where you think he come from? That's from Westside Gun Tree, bro.
Oh, see,
that's what I'm trying to see, bro. You don't even know this, bro. I'm trying to put you on.
West, I guess I wouldn't consider, I don't consider him underground. You get what I'm saying?
Now you don't, but he is. I'm saying West.
I'm not saying that he would never was.
Well, what Benny come from? Well, all these people come from West, bro.
No. But see, I'm not saying that he's not, he was never underground.
I'm saying in terms of his upbringing is totally different, bro.
No. But do you think that Westside Gunn is still underground?
He still has that underground with him, bro. He just
no. Do you think he's still underground?
Bro, look, let me explain this to you.
Okay.
When it comes to underground, it's not the same no more.
I agree.
Cause music is everywhere now. Anybody could be in a playlist, and then who's this? It's no I'll go to this, and you find.
No. See, I agree.
I don't think underground is the same. I just feel like it's lower tiers, and I feel like Westside Gunn tapped in with bigger artists because everybody collaborates now. Like Conductor has Drake and J. Cole's freaking placements on albums, bro. That's insane to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's different now. I feel like everybody, we're all intermingled. Because like people in the mainstream, they've been connected to the underground. They just wouldn't acknowledge it. They knew, and the people from the underground would be crapping on the people in the mainstream, but they would listen to Jay-Z and all of them. They was doing this. They all have a respect for each other, bro. But it was always this like, you got these fans that'll be like, oh man, I don't listen to that, I listen to this. You know what I'm saying? I fell in that category before. I was like one of those elitists, underground elitists. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's not the same no more. That's gone now, bro.
You think so?
No, it's not the same, bro.
Like the elitism in hip hop?
I'm saying you still got those people, but I'm saying it's not the same no more.
Oh,
you got Alchemist. Alchemist.
I agree. That's not the same no more. I'm never comparing that. I'm saying in terms of like nuance.
Yeah.
Because stuff is going to change and nothing is going to be the exact same. But I guess for me, I feel like, and this is what I'm saying, where I feel like Earl is the new face. I get what you're saying about Westside Gunn. Do you think Westside Gunn is a better rapper than Earl?
No.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Earl is one of those people that he's respected, but he's also like really talented with the pen lyrically. To where like, look at the debating hip hop. Look at the debating hip hop's top 10 list of lyricists, right? Earl was on there, correct?
I don't believe so. I don't remember.
I think Earl was on there because I think I put him on a thumbnail.
But if you want to do rapping, that's Billy Woods.
No. But I'm saying in terms of notoriety, like people know him. Yeah. He's the most popular out of those spitters, out of those top 10 spitters.
The only why I take I know you bring the lyrics and like who's a better rapper, but I also bring in up like they're like the up.
See, I get where you're going at now. I get where you're going at. Me and you are.
Yeah.
I think my thing is like, oh, this guy is like most notably, this guy because of his rapping ability. So that's why people like are associated with him. People want to rap with him. Westside Gunn, I get what you're saying. He's the head in terms of like he's the face because of all the things that he's tapped in with around the underground. But I'm speaking from a purely rap standpoint, notoriety wise. I feel like that's Earl over like a MF Doom.
I get what you're saying.
I feel like if like who would you think is closer rapping wise to MF Doom, Earl or Westside?
Who's more MF Doom?
Who's rapping technicality and ability? Like who would you put like toward like who is more that Earl or Westside Gunn?
Oh man,
I think I put Earl because I feel like Earl is a way better lyricist than a West Side Gun. I'm not saying that West Side is not a lyricist in any type of way, but rapping ability wise, I think Earl like really mops up a lot of the competition.
I think West is more of he closer to Doom than Earl to me. Especially when it comes to just his schemes.
I'm about to say, I think his character, like his personality.
They even have an EP together.
That's the thing. The person.
EP together.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, West Side Doom. You don't even
know
this.
But personality wise, I will give you that.
He got the whole Doom chain. Him and Doom face split. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. See. But personality wise, I will give you the West Side Gun and Doom. But I'm saying in terms of like rapping ability and technique, I think Earl is that new MF Doom for the underground right now.
Nah, that's
in terms of notoriety.
Billy Woods, bro.
You think so?
When it comes rapping.
But do you think also popularity-wise as well?
Nah, but MF Doom wasn't popular. Me, you gotta
amongst the underground crowd.
I'm saying you're comparing to like MF Doom hype now. That's what I'm saying. MF Doom died and became bigger. No, but everybody
who's the most popular underground rapper just back then in general? Most popular underground rapper.
Most popular underground rapper back then. I wasn't in it like that. I was young. I wasn't in it, but Doom was one of them guys. But you had a whole movement with LP, a whole group, bro. Like, I'm just saying, it was different, bro. I'm trying to tell you, V. I don't know. I can't say Earl, bro.
I think so, V.
Nah, bro. I don't know, bro. It's probably West, bro.
I think it's Earl. I get why you say West, but I think we're arguing two different things in that aspect. Like I said, I get why you say
talking about rapping ability, though.
Yeah,
and I know people in the underground that's rapping better than and Earl will give them shots out. Like, when you go Mystique, you can go Mac Homie with Mystique. Don't show his face. How he put out his music is different. He's more like artsy, like, bro, he treat every release like it's an art piece. Like, it's more around that. And how Doom used to do. Doom had like his whole gimmick when Doom wouldn't even show up at the show. He's the villain, bro.
Someone else will have.
Yeah, so it's like with Earl, he's just Earl to me. He come from OOF, the blog skater kid. He's a dope rapper, and he just tapped into the underground. He don't have that mystique. So that Doom had a mystique.
No, not mystique.
No, but I'm saying you can't. I don't like for me, like me being in it. I look at people like the Mag Homies, the Billy Woods. Don't show his face. Like they all have this niche.
So there's no picture of them.
Oh, Mac Homie, you could find some that's like older. Like he was actually in Hunger Games. He's like an extra in the movie. But like, so it's like with Billy Woods, you can't find. Nah, bro, his face is just always blurred out. But I'm saying when it comes to underground artists, bro, I was just like, most of the people they have a niche about them. They have like something like they have this. They're what you call it? It's a mystique, but it's also like a.
Your character?
No, what you call it? It's like a trope, I guess. A trope or something like. It's a word I'm looking for.
It's not a character trait.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, Earl don't have that to me. So that's why I can't compare him to Doom.
He don't have something that makes him
Doom
like,
has a legend.
Signature thing.
Yeah. See, Earl don't have that signature to me. Doom, Mac Homie does.
He's just a great
Rock
rapper.
Marciano does. You know what I'm saying? West Side Gun does. I'm saying it's more than just good rapping when it comes to if you bring up Doom. It's more to that. That's why it's hard for me to put to say that Earl is that.
I think so.
You just go by rapping ability. And some people don't even like how Earl rap.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Yeah. See, look, you that guy. But hey, this a clip. You know what I'm saying? This a whole clip. Like who is that? Oh, bro, man. I think it's more people, bro. It's more people than Earl.
We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to actually really talk about that deep dive and actually get a list of people after I listen to some more people. Yeah. And you educate.
But I'm just saying, you gotta learn. Like even if you listen to them, it's not even that. You gotta actually know the lure. You gotta know the lure of it all. You know what I'm saying? That actually brings more into the artist. Like being at an MF Doom show and him not being there, you'll probably be pissed.
Oh yeah, I would. But looking back
10 years later, like that was dope. I actually experienced that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with Earl, we saw Earl, the free F Earl mom, free Earl t-shirts, him being in Guam somewhere at a
all boys school.
At all boys school, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a kid. Come on, where you going? Where your mind going, bro?
I don't want to be surrounded by men.
Hey, bro, sometimes you gotta do that, bro.
No.
But I don't know, it's just different. It's just a different thing to me, bro. I just feel like Earl just like he went from here to here when it comes to noticeability and like that's it. He put himself in the underground because who he aligned himself with. Earl has those like it's like Alchemist is like that producer that's tapped in with everything. He has he could call Eminem. He could call anybody he want and they send them beats anybody he want. That's how West Side Gun is. Earl can't get in tap with Travis Scott.
You don't think so?
No.
They come from the same class though.
What you mean the same class?
They both from the block era.
No, but that don't mean nothing. They come from the block together.
But you don't think that he could get in touch with Travis? Like he like, yo, Travis, can you give me a verse real quick? You don't think that can happen?
Would they even match?
No, they wouldn't.
West,
but
West
you said he can't get that.
He can't.
Nah, I don't think
Travis not for the man. Come on, bro.
Nah, come on, man.
What would they even accomplish? Travis Scott and Earl sweatshirt? That sounds disgusting.
Hey, that might be.
That sounds like a wet sweatshirt. Like, I don't want that on my body. I don't want that in my ears. Look, that's disgusting. And then, Earl, like, come on, bro. That'd be horrible.
Come on, but he should have been. Look, if Westside Gun could be on Utopia, so can
That's different. Wes is different. Come on, bro.
I'm just saying, he's. I told you he's more accessible. He's way more accessible than Earl. You don't think he's more accessible?
I never said he wasn't.
Oh, okay. You was looking at me like he was, disagreeing.
No, I did not say that. Earl, come on, bro. That's why I brought up like, nah, bro. Dude, put that man anywhere. I'm telling you.
GOAT.
He's making it happen.
GOAT. All right. Was that your last project?
Yeah, that was my last. I put out some singles.
Oh, you said
I was talking
that
about
was
those
in
singles.
line with Earl. Yeah. My last project, you gonna laugh me out the room for this one.
I'm not.
Summer's best friend, Autumn. I had listened to his new album because it literally came out today. The one that's from New Orleans. Came out today. Listen to it. It's about 30 minutes. It's
How was
Autumn
it,
music.
bro?
It's Autumn. There's definitely some songs I jam in this. I think people like Autumn and Summers and all that. I'm not gonna say
They're dropping a little bit.
Look,
I'm just saying.
people like Autumn and Summers, they're not bad artists for what they do, especially with the cult fan base they have. I think the problem with like people like them and Yeet and all that, and it's a good thing for the fans, I guess. They feed their fans.
Yeah.
Their fans are consistently eating, which is always great.
Yeah,
because everybody wants great music. But I feel like they're not really concentrating on the actual. A lot of them, Yeet's concentrating more on his albums. I feel like a lot of them, like a Summers or an Autumn, they're not really concentrating on the actual body of work. Y'all coming out with all these projects. They about 30 minutes. Some of the songs are 2 minutes. Autumn has 2-minute songs, and 2 or 3 of them got beat switches in it. Like there's two different songs. I'm just like, I just feel like we're getting too much music. We're consuming too much. We're not letting these artists really like sit, fester, and actually develop their craft.
Yeah.
Which I kind of hate. Like I said, if you get like the last like 10 projects they made, which was about probably maybe an hour at that top, if you combine the 10 best songs from those projects onto one project, it'll be their best project.
Yeah.
But I feel like they put solid and great songs here and there. But it's just a lot of filler songs all wrapped around them, and I just hate that. But Autumn, I mean, if you like Autumn music, you're going to like this. I think that he's a baby of Yeet style, which is weird to say, but he has a lot of Yeet characteristics, but he has a lot of Future in him as well. He's definitely a Future
I heard
baby.
I thought they all like kind of came up together. Yeet, Autumn, Summer.
I think so.
Yeah, they all used to like.
But Autumn sounds like Yeet. Like a lot of times because of his
they had a
vocal
whole
inflections.
beef. I think wasn't they saying like Yeet stole Autumn style? I kind of saw some stuff like that years ago.
That could have happened. Yeah. I mean, because if you listen to Autumn, you'd be like, oh, he kind of sounds like Yeet, even though he's doing the whole Young Thug and Future thing, which I think they all come from that tree. But I think Autumn sounds a bit too much like Yeet at some points because Yeet has a certain voice inflection that he uses that obviously Future nor Young Thug do, and Autumn does it as well. And I'm just like, I don't know who did it first, obviously.
Yeah.
But you can tell that it doesn't sound as right. But I do like it when he's on his like Future or super melodic like Hendrix type bag that he gets into.
You just tell like who's the better artist. Like it separates. Like I feel like Yeet is bigger. He's better than them. Like you said, I feel like Yeet was like, okay, I'm feeding y'all all these projects, but it's gonna get to a point where like y'all might not even want to get all this no more. I put out all this stuff because I'm hot, and then I'm not hot no more. I sizzle. So now I'm gonna give you the music, but I'm also for the focus on my concepts. I'm for the focus on more direction and grow as an artist, maybe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I hear he's trying to think of some new stuff, like the whole thing with the whole Future album.
The 2093.
Yeah. I listened to it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I wouldn't put a person that doesn't listen to Yeet, I wouldn't put them on that album. That's not the album.
But that ain't the first album I heard from him. So yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm really afraid of these newer rappers. But I mean, they're still going to be good because they're always going to have that fan base that wants to just hear them make music. They don't care if it's good or bad. They just want to hear it. And I think Autumn is better lyrically in terms of being audible than Yeet, but I think Yeet has a better sound.
Yeah, I got
you. So
you.
Yeet is way more unique than Autumn is, but I think Autumn can make better or catchier songs than Autumn.
And you always can tell when an artist separates themselves from another one, bro. I'm telling you, you always can see it. I'm telling you.
All right, but that's about it for what we've been jamming. We got a new segment of the podcast.